Hey, hi, hello. My name is Monica, and this is my first YouTube video ever. So I just wanted to start it off saying, I know the quality is really bad, and that would be because I am filming this on my laptop. I was trying to use this, camera that I found, because there's batteries and a card in it, and it would have been poor quality, but it would have been a camera, and then it died on me. So, so I've switched to my laptop, and so if you're shaking a lot, it's because I'm sitting on my bed, and my laptop's on my bed, and now thinking about it, that was not the greatest decision, because I move around a lot. It's okay. Today is January, ooh, hang on, my brightness is too high. It is, oh, now it's too low. Okay, happy medium? Kind of. Today is January 1st. It's 4:40 on January 1st. And I had planned to start making YouTube videos later this year, but I've also been wanting to and been planning to make a YouTube channel for years. I grew up with it, and so I've always thought that it'd be kind of really cool, and now I'm a film major in university, and I'm graduating this year. And I was like, why am I still waiting? Why am I doing that to myself? Everyone has to start somewhere, and this is gonna be my somewhere. Now, I just said how I had a lifetime of wanting to do YouTube and wanting to start a channel. I have no idea what this account will be. I don't know exactly what kind of content I want to make. I don't know exactly what my goals are for this, other than to start it and see if I can make some side cash, because that would be cool, My only hope is that I will be consistent with it. That's my goal. My goal is to hopefully have a video out weekly. Anyways, I kind of wrote stuff down that I wanted to kind of talk about for whoever might be watching. So some of my interests that, obviously because they're my interests, they'll pop up in the video, include sustainability. I started off when I was 5. My mom got me this recycling poster. It was very colorful and it was very cute. And that's how I started. I pestered her enough about it that I am the reason that we recycle in my household. So there we go. Okay, this is gonna sound a little cheesy, but it is true. And so I'm trying to not put myself down by saying that it's cheesy. But another interest of mine is just my general self-growth journey, there have been a lot of things in my life, like anybody's life, that have happened, and I just want to grow from it, and I just want to keep improving on who I am and my levels of peace and happiness and love, and I just want to keep growing all of those. Just my self-growth journey and whatever that may entail. Crafts. I've always been a crafty girl. Middle school, my mom got me this book on hand making jewelry from paper clips, and I had that whole, that was my thing for a while. That was my go-to craft. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to start a business and da-da-da, and then I was thinking about the logistics of it, and I don't know, I just didn't. Maybe one day I'll start a jewelry business. We'll see. But yeah, just crafting in general. I love having a little project. And thrifting. I am a huge thrifter, especially being in university, being in college. A lot of my friends are like, oh my gosh, you just spawn things in. And there are times where I'll find things for my friends and I'm like, oh, I'm thrifting with them and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is actually so you. And they're like, wait, it is. And 9 times out of 10, they end up buying it. I'm like, yes. So, I don't know, I like it. I like fashion. I find fashion as an art form. I honestly can find anything as an art form if you have passion for it. Hot take. I think that being a lawyer could be an art form if you have enough passion for it. You know what I mean? But I think it'd be cool to thrift for people and style them, and I think it's fun. The next little bullet point on this, I think I already talked about, but My intent for this channel, overall, I don't really know. I have like made little lists throughout my life of like, these are all the names that I think I could call myself on YouTube, and this might be like the kind of content I want to make, and da-da-da. Because in my head I'm like, well, I have to be something, you know, niche. I have to be known for this thing, you know. So I have something in my eye. In recent years, I've just kind of felt like, why do I need to box myself in from the start? You know what I mean? Why can't I make whatever I want to make and call it a day? And if people want to watch it, great. And if they don't, it's still practice for me. Like I said, I'm a film major in college, so filming and editing and scripting and all of these things are what I like to do anyway, clearly. So I only have a few like personal goals in terms of my intent for what I want this channel to be. I want it to be like a creative outlet for me. I'm gonna use this as a form of practicing my discipline, because especially with my video projects, I want to like be active about like, okay, I say I'm gonna record this day and post this day, and so that's what I'll do. Right now, I'm hoping that I'll be able to like have a video to post every week. We'll see. I think right now maybe it's more realistic to say every other week. I'm also going to use this as my transition into working from college. I've always really liked working. I've never had a bad job. I've been so lucky with my coworkers, with my bosses, with everything. But I've always, you know, like worked for someone else. And so I'm trying to work for myself because of the kind of life that I want to lead in the long term, and to hopefully transition into working out of college so that I'm not in this slump of like, oh my gosh, I graduated and I'm unemployed, what do I do? It still gives me the sense that I'm like doing something, I'm working towards something, I'm making an honest attempt at making money. I feel like you should at least have basic things about me. Favorite color is the first one that I wrote down, and it's so funny that it's the first one because it has a complicated answer. You wouldn't think it does, but I made it difficult. I don't necessarily have a favorite color. I did when I was younger. I think last time I had like an actual favorite color, I was like 7. For years I said purple, and then in college I was like, I mean, I like purple, I don't dislike purple. I've been really into blues since being in college. I just think they're so versatile. So if I had to pick one, I guess I would say blue now, but I feel like my more real answer is I like color schemes more than like individual colors. I really like the peacock color scheme, the green to blue to purple, like cool color range. I really like that. I also really like the colors of like the bisexual flag. Like they got some gorgeous colors, like the pink to purple to blue kind of range. Also kind of like cool colors, but like introducing a bit of warmness with the pink. Then I just really adore like sunset, sunrise color schemes. I just think that's gorgeous. That's the only time where I'll be like, okay, I do like warm colors, because overall I'm not really much of a warm color person. The warmth and the gradient of a yellow transforming into like a deep hued rich purple or indigo, I really love them. So that's my very complicated answer for what's my favorite color. My favorite animal. See, people don't really ask you that a lot growing up, but I think for now I would say, okay, my favorite animal in terms of animals I've interacted with are cats. I grew up with cats. I love cats. I will never not love cats. I also am a butterfly person. I don't know if you can really classify insects as animals or if they should be something like completely separate. I'm a butterfly girly. I love butterflies. I have butterflies hanging up in my room on like the wall that y'all can't see. Not like real ones, but like, you know, decorative ones. And I'm still gonna stick with this answer. I had this answer when I was 5, and there was this thing, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but there was this thing that we did in like kindergarten through 2nd grade or kindergarten through, I remember it being through 2nd grade to me. I don't remember it being in 3rd grade. Like, we would go home with this like star cutout, and it was like it was a big star. It was probably the size of me as a 5-year-old or as a 7-year-old, you know. It was like this cutout, and then we would have to take it home every week, every day, whatever, and you would like have to like trace it on like this poster board or whatever you wanted the back of your board to be, and then you had to fill in like different things about you. And one of the things that I had to fill in about me was what my favorite animal was, and I said that my favorite animal was a kangaroo. And I've never been averse to kangaroos. Everything that I've found out about kangaroos, I've always thought is like cool. So yeah, favorite animal. Another complicated, semi-complicated answer. Okay, I was making this list when I was like about to go to sleep and I was just running through thoughts in my head. So I also have like favorite time of day. Now I do have an answer to this. I just find it funny that I thought of that like right as I was going to sleep. My favorite time of day is like right after I wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. To like 6 is a good time. I feel like 6, beautiful, perfect time. 5, I feel like it would just be like an extra like jump start to the day. Like the sun hasn't come up yet, everybody's quiet because everybody's still sleeping, or if they're awake they're like quiet as to not wake the world up, you know, and it's just like peaceful. And I'm like, okay, I know for a fact nobody's gonna be texting me, nobody's gonna be calling me, nobody's gonna need anything from me at all. I just have like an hour or two of peace to myself where I can read, I can get ready in peace, I can take as long as I want to get ready. I like have the morning to myself. I can just jump out of bed and get straight to being productive if I wanted to, and whatever that may mean for the day. And I get to watch the sun come up and see all the beautiful colors in the sunrise. So the sunrise is definitely my favorite time of day. See, favorite food. I basically grew up on Taco Bell. I know people will not like Taco Bell at all. And I get it. But I grew up on Taco Bell, so it's like a comforting food. I'm trying to be better about being healthier, and whenever I was in like a better stretch of being more active in my health, I didn't like Taco Bell as much, just because I was just leading a healthier lifestyle. So I will just say like tacos in general, because also like homemade tacos that I had growing up were great. Tacos I've had at friends' house, I don't think I've met a taco that I don't like. Maybe like food truck tacos maybe are not my personally favorite thing in the world, but tacos overall is just a good bet. Ooh, and shawarma. My boyfriend this past year, actually, he introduced me to shawarma that we get at food trucks. There's a few food trucks around where I go to school that have shawarma. It's really good. So I'd say those two things. Shawarma and tacos. Okay, I don't know how many people are going to see this, so this might just be a decision for me to make. But let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to ask things about me in the comments, or if I should like Google like questions to get to know somebody and just like go on that list of questions, or if y'all care at all. Y'all might be one person, if anyone cares, or if I should just like get into making the content. That might help me figure out what my second video is going to be, because right now I don't know. Thanks for watching. I didn't even think about what my outro would be. Hang on. I'm taking a minute to think about it. Goodbye, and I hope you have a good day, or night, or morning, or evening, or whatever time of day you're watching this. Thank you for watching. First of all, my first ever video. If you actually watched the entire thing, thank you so much. That is so nice of you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this video comes out in a week, and hopefully people see it, you know? Hopefully people see it. Even if it comes out in 2 weeks, hopefully people see it. So thank you for listening to me yap for however long this is. Thank you for enduring this laptop quality. Thank you for watching my first video. Okay, I'm rambling for far too long. I will see you in the next one. Or I'll meet more of you in the next one, or I don't know. We'll see. So, thank you. And have a good one.